So today we're at Frankfort Beach with Sleeping Bear Surf and Kayak. We're going to be doing a surfboard rescue techniques class. We're going to be teaching surfers how to use their surfboards as a rescue device. Surfers are often in the water when the water is most turbulent. They adjust for the water temperature by wearing wetsuits. They have a huge flotation device, their surfboard, and they're attached to it by a leash. And they also know the waves and dangerous currents and how to navigate them. So they're best equipped to make open water rescues, especially when beaches don't have lifeguards. An active drowning victim is going to be typically facing shore, their mouth is at water level, their head is tilted back, and doing this climbing the ladder motion, or they're pawing with both hands at their side. Someone who's in that vertical climbing the ladder motion is typically less than 60 seconds until final submersion. So we want surfers to be able to identify a person like, oh, I can see this guy, it's just his head, his hands are barely breaking the surface, and get to him immediately, give him some flotation. If someone's pulled out of the water unconscious, and you're doing compression-only CPR on a drowning victim, you're likely circulating unoxygenated blood, and so you have to do the rescue breaths and compression.
And on these dummies, you'll feel it hit, and you'll know just about how deep it is to press. Lock your arms and then press from your shoulders.
66% of all drowning victims were good swimmers. A person who knows how to swim is more likely to drown, and part of the research behind that is because it reduces their fear of water. They're more likely to overestimate their abilities around water, and males overestimate their ability by an additional 50%.
So wearing a life jacket increases your chances of survival in the Great Lakes tremendously. Tremendously. It's a very rare occasion. Right about, a little over 1% of the number of drownings that we have. So if you have a life jacket, wear your life jacket. I can slide off the board keeping the board between me and her. I'm gonna grab her arm, I'm gonna flip it over once, and it's gonna go to her armpit. I'm gonna flip it over again, and now she's gonna be on the board with the board face up.
First of all, in rescue, you gotta make sure that yourself is gonna be safe first, and then rescue, and you gotta have a lot of prior knowledge of your situation, of your currents, of your ability. If you're a surfer here, you have some pretty great prior knowledge. You've surfed here, you know where the rip currents are, maybe you've been in the water that day, you know where the sandbars are and things. That's a really great asset, and you should be proud that you have that and you can use that in a rescue situation. You also have your wetsuit on maybe, and you have some kind of flotation device. So you've got your equipment, you've got knowledge, and you've got you know what your ability is. I paddle up to somebody, and the first thing I do is flip it over, and something that right away I have his head out of water. Something to think about is positioning, where are you pulling them out to that? Because you're going to need it to not nose diving, and you're going to need to be able to put the unit in the water paddle.